Just waiting for people to show up. How's it going, everyone? Not much, Mr. Blaze 2. What about you? Hey, John Watson. Not much. What about you? So just waiting for some more people to show up, and then show you some new tools that I got throughout the past week. Haven't really posted that much. Or I think the last time I posted was like Monday or Tuesday of last week, last week. Just got back from a road call. Tired as hell. Yeah, I bet. I've been really busy this past week. We fostered a dog for a couple days, and it was a puppy. She was, I think, like 10 or 11 weeks old, and it was just crazy. Had really no time to really do anything, so she finally got adopted yesterday, so that's good. And we also moved rooms. She wanted her office in a different room, so we switched our bedroom and our office so that they're different rooms now. So, yeah. So, how's everyone doing today? It's always the best thing. All I have at my house is vodka, and that's it. What's your opinion on the Matco 88 tooth ratchets? I think they break easy. I've actually never used them. I could actually purchase one, and then try it out to see what I think of it compared to my Snap-on one, my Craftsman, and my Pittsburgh one. So I think that might be a good idea. Hey Tony. It's going pretty good. Been busy, yeah. How about you? Oh, and congrats again on 1,000 subscribers. I actually bought the mailer today for for that piece of metal that I did for you. So I'll talk to you later, and then tell me your address and I'll send it to you. How's the job hunt going? I have an interview at Electric Boat. They build submarines. I applied for there. I have an interview on the 22nd. There's also a job fair coming up soon, so I'll go and check that out. If you've used any of the gear wrench ratchets, the Matco are pretty similar but made in the USA. I have not used the gear wrench ratchets. I know Tony has. Alright, Tony, let's talk to you in a little bit. I also plan on getting gear wrench ratchets as well. That way I have a big variety. So, yeah. So, who wants to see some of the new tools that I bought this past week? The first one that I bought was a pair of these Milwaukee channel lock type pliers. I know that they aren't like the button one where it's easy to adjust. It's one of the ones that you have to manually go up and down and just find the right spot. But figured I'd get these, compare them to the Irwin Vice Grip ones that I have and the Knipex ones. So be doing a video on that, comparing all three of them. I got this at Home Depot for I think like $15 or so. It's pretty nice. They also said like you can grab small fasteners, I guess, with this. Like if you drop stuff down in really tight areas, kind of like small like needle nose pliers, I guess. I don't know. So bought those. And then bought this gear wrench socket set right here. These are all 10 millimeters, both 1/4 inch, 3/8. You have the shallow, mid-length, and deep. You also have a universal one and an impact socket, and the impact sockets have magnets on the inside of them too. Same thing with the 3/8 version, shallow, mid-length, deep, swivel or universal, and impact. Come over to the diesel side, you'll never look for a job, they look for you. Yeah, maybe. Don't really know that much in the automotive side. I know more about the auto body side, but I mean, if there's ever an apprenticeship, I'll look. So got this set right here on Amazon. Believe it cost me like $28 or something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head, but that was a good deal. And then I bought, when I was at Home Depot, I bought this set right here. Use this in my Milwaukee impact driver. Like these, they have just a lot different options. Definitely like the length of it too. It's not like the ones that are just the bits. I think you really enjoy it. I hope so. Haven't used any of them yet, but I think they're gonna be pretty good. I have the 3/8 mid-length gear wrench set, and I like them. Yeah, I've always wanted like a mid-length socket set. I decided to just go with this 10 set. That way, it has every 10 millimeter. Eventually, I do plan on getting more of the mid-length ones, but right now, at least I got the 10 millimeter ones. So, just a whole bunch of different options right here. I believe this cost me like $14 from Home Depot. And one of my newest power tools that I got was the Milwaukee M12 Fuel, which is their brushless 3/8 impact wrench. Let's see. Goes anywhere from, what is it? Let's see. I believe it's, yeah, 0 to 6. Hold on. 0 to 3,500 impacts per minute. My work at Cummins as a mobile generator mechanic came from a Dodge dealer. Best decision I've ever made. You do ride-alongs till you get the hang of it. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'll look into something like that. Anyway, yeah, 0 to 3,500 impacts per minute, and 0 to 2,650 revolutions per minute. I don't have the actual torque on here, but it has 2 settings. So press this button, and setting number 1 is the obviously lower torque. It is variable speed, so. And you press it again for setting 2. And this is the friction ring. It's not the detent, so I like that. I actually did buy the 1/2-inch M18 impact wrench. It wasn't the fuel. I didn't really like it that much. I bought it and then I returned it the next day. What I didn't like about it was when you let go of the trigger, it still spun a little bit. I think that with the fuel version, from my knowledge, as soon as you let go of the trigger, it will pretty much stop. So kind of like that, where yeah, it just didn't seem as great. So I returned that, And I bought this. The Milwaukee M18 Sawzall. I used it once so far. It was cutting up some wood. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I was cutting up some wood right there just to see what it was like. That feature is called, torque brake. Yeah. Like this, I used one of these at my school when we were cutting the roof off of a car. The one we used was the corded one. Definitely like the idea of the cordless. This is still the just a smaller M18 battery. Plan on getting the larger capacity ones because I think they'll have more power to it as well. Also, to go with that, bought a little set of assorted Diablo blades. One thing I like about the Sawzall is that it's pretty easy to put new blades in. As you can see right here, there's a little like slide right here. So you just pull that all the way. And you just put this in and release. And there you go. Definitely plan on making some like a video about it. Its own video of like how it goes, how fast, but I like it so far. Again, I used it twice. Cut this out right there. Just so I could make the piece of wood smaller that way I can just put in my trash can. So I plan on doing a demonstration on that. Also believe there's some nails in the wood too, so I believe I have some blades that will cut through the nails, but yeah, like the Sawzall. Pretty powerful. I'd say it's pretty much just as powerful as the corded one that they had at my school. I don't know how old that one was, but this one's pretty cool. I'm not sure if they do make a fuel version of this, but I got this one. I just bought it bare tool. I believe it was $150, $169, or no. It's like $120, I think. And then this right here. I forget how much I spent altogether, but actually, I believe for this and this, it cost me $160 or so. And then the last thing I bought was this Coast pocket knife. I like about this is that there's a lock right here. So if you push the lock up, it won't open at all. Gotta push it down. Nice blade. It's spring assisted. Did wish it had like this spring assist right here where you just pull back and then it opens. Instead, you just gotta pull forward. But it is what it is. I believe that cost me like $12 or $18, something like that. So that's pretty much it for tools. Forgot the winner of the giveaway. I have his name written down. Haven't sent out the ratchet. Again, I've been busy. I will mail that out this week. We'll mail Tony's airbrushed flag this week. Yeah, do you guys have any questions at all? So yeah, like, are you still getting the Harbor Freight box? I think I am. I get paid from YouTube on the around the 22nd, so I'll use that money to get the Harbor Freight box probably. I think what I'm gonna do is get the 44-inch box, and then just buy 2 of the side cabinets at a later time. I feel like that would be a good option, because I don't want to buy the hutch for it or the chest for it, because I like the work surface area. So I think that's what I am going to be doing. I am not sure yet at the moment, but that is what I think I'm going to do. So the reason I bought the 3/8 impact wrench, first off, is because I like the Milwaukee line. I'm trying to get, actually now I think I have every electric tool switched over to Milwaukee. Don't think I have any other brands at all. But another reason is I somehow misplaced my DeWalt 3/8 impact wrench. So I do not know where that is at all. So yeah. Definitely do a separate video on this. Some people said that they've been able to take off lug nuts with this, so I'll do a video about it with this. And then I'll be doing a video of showing the Sawzall over there. What else? Oh yeah, I did use these today. I was putting together a computer table from Walmart for my mine and my fiance's office, and I was using the Phillips number 2 right here on my what's it called? Milwaukee impact driver. That made things so much easier to do. Definitely recommend that. It's really useful. Didn't strip any of the screws. I know I was doing pretty similar things with the DeWalt one that I had a while ago, and it would just strip the screws. I have a question. I have a Cobalt socket tray. Cobalt socket tray, to me, it takes up a lot of room. What do you think? Hold on. I have the impact driver. I love it. Yeah, I freaking love it. It's really amazing. It's pretty much the same size as this, so it's really good. I like that I like this design for the M12. It's nice, compact. There's really nothing wrong. So you asked about the Cobalt tray. I just want to move some things around real quick. So, are these the Cobalt trays that you're talking about right here? These the red ones that have the 4 rails on them? If that's what you're talking about, I feel like they do take up a lot of room, but I feel like it takes up less room than the Harbor Freight ones. Those plastic trays. I do feel like it takes up less room than that. Before, I was only able to have in this box right here, I could only fit in my chrome sockets in that same drawer with the Harbor Freight rails. But with the Cobalt ones, I can fit all of those in there. Why does your video not look HD? Because I'm using my phone right now. And keep saying that the quality isn't that great. Don't really know how to fix that. Let's see. I think, oops, no, not that. I think that it will fix itself once the video is posted. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm recording from my phone right now. But yeah, with the Cobalt trays, I feel like they fit in my toolbox a lot better than the Harbor Freight ones. Like in that drawer right now, I have my chrome 1/4 inch. I have my chrome sockets, both 1/4 inch, 3/8, 1/2 inch, both standard metric, shallow and deep. Also have my impact sockets, shallow and deep, 3/8, shallow and deep, 1/2 inch, both standard metric. Also have 3/8 SAE and metric swivel sockets. I also have the gear wrench socket, the bit sockets like the Torx, Allen key, both standard and metric. Phillips. Hey Harley, how's it going? So I have my spline sockets in there. Trying to think. I also have some other ones, but I'm able to fully fit them in that drawer. So, what kind of drawer or toolbox do you have? Yeah, Minions Garage, what kind of box do you have? An old Craftsman. Do you happen to know how wide the box is at all? Like the length and the width of the box? Let me see just how the size of mine. Six. Yeah, my box that I have is what was it? 37.5 wide or length and 12.5 deep or wide, I guess. That's how I can fit them all in there. Another way that you can fix it. Probably just getting those socket rails. Just the probably just getting standard socket rails and just lining them all up. Might be able to get a little bit more room that way, but really all depends on what you have. Got the Milwaukee 46-inch wide bottom roller cabinet. Beat it. They can still be tight for some things. Yeah, I had the Milwaukee 46-inch wide bottom roller cabinet, and all bearings broke on it like a month or so after I got it. That's why I'm probably going to be getting the Harbor Freight one, just because I can add to the sides, because I do like that work surface area. That's why I went with the Milwaukee one. Plus, I like Milwaukee. But I think I'm keep debating. Might go with the Harbor Freight 44-inch one. Heard good things about yeah, Harbor Freight boxes are pretty good. I do have the black service card, the 4-door service card. It's pretty good. I ended up giving it to my fiance for her makeup because she sells makeup and she does live videos on Facebook. So I just decided to give that to her. That way she's a little bit more organized with everything. Yeah, I've also heard really good things about the red service cart. So I was thinking about getting one when I still had my Milwaukee box, but now I'm thinking that I'll just get the 44-inch box and then probably soon after, like a month, couple weeks after, get the side cabinets for them just so it's a little bit longer and have more room. That's what I do like about the Harbor Freight boxes. The 44-inch one is there's a lot of drawers. In my Milwaukee box, I believe it was only 8 drawers or 9 drawers or something like that. Whereas the Harbor Freight one, I believe, has a lot more. So probably be going with that. Plus, I didn't like the bottom drawer, the long bottom drawer in the Milwaukee box. I think it was just too big. I like my Milwaukee box. Okay, I definitely think the Harbor Freight goes. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I like the power drawer or the drawer for your power tools, and I like the drawer. Hey Jay Young, how's it going? Just talking that I might be getting a Harbor Freight toolbox soon. And I was also showing some of the Milwaukee tools I got. I got the 3/8 Impact. Got the M18 Sawzall. Got some Diablo blades to go with it. The Milwaukee bit set right there. Yeah, Milwaukee is just pretty fucking cool. It's pretty cheap, but really good quality. So got the Gear Wrench 10mm set right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I like the Milwaukee box. Like you said, the drawer layout was pretty shitty. Like I said, I think it was only 9 drawers. I felt like the best drawers were the top drawer where you could put all your sockets in, and the bottom drawer where you put all of your power tools. That was pretty much it. Hey Cummins, how's it going? Only issue was with Milwaukee, the drawer layout and like. Yeah, I did not like the expandability. Seemed like the only thing that you could do was just get the top chest for it. It's pretty much it. Hey, Free Spirit, how's it going? Yeah, didn't really like that. And the ball bearings broke on it, so it's another thing. But I guess Milwaukee doesn't actually make it, from what I heard. They don't have it on the Milwaukee website. I guess it's one of those things that like Home Depot makes it. But, so it's technically not really Milwaukee. It's just someone made the toolbox and then they just put their name on it. That was pretty much it, from what I heard. Trying to think of other stuff. Heard the name of the company that makes them. To expand on their tool storage line, offer others. Yeah, definitely. Definitely think that Harbor Freight Tools need to expand their toolbox line, just different options, but like what they have. And yeah, I heard the same thing, that the people that make the Milwaukee box also make the Husky boxes. Um, Definitely had my Husky Bucks for a while. Um, really had no issues with it. Just kind of ran out of room. That's why I want to go more for like length instead of height. So what do you think about it? I like that Craftsman's coming back to the USA. Fortunately, I need to get going. Something's happening upstairs, but just after this video is posted, just comment and I'll respond. So thank you very much. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Thank you very much. Have a great day, everyone.